Hey y'all, what it is, bitch. Okay, I got a date tomorrow night with a fine blue-eyed zaddy, okay? And I was just thinking, as I was thinking about going out on my date tomorrow, that I need him to make a list of 5 things I will not fucking tolerate that I've tolerated in the past that I should not tolerate on this date, and you shouldn't either. Okay, so here's 5 red flags on a first date that you should not ignore. Okay, and if these things happen to you, you need to run for the fucking hills. So, number 1, talking about an ex the whole time. Now, if you guys look back at my videos from months ago when I was with that Russian Dusty, he talked about his ex the whole time. I remember on our first date, I was too blinded by his blonde hair, his crystal blue eyes, his overall sexiness to really realize this is more than just venting. This is more than just giving information of a past relationship. This motherfucker was venting to me like I was a therapist that was supposed to fix his problems. So if you encounter a man, no matter how fine he is, and he's talking about his ex the whole fucking time, venting to you like you're a therapist that's supposed to help him get over his ex, run, bitch. It doesn't end well, as y'all saw. So yeah, that's number 1. Number 2 is a man that's always only talking about himself. I had a date with a guy who he only talked about himself. Like, he talked about his business, his finances. Oh, I got this much money in the bank. I got this much in my retirement. I could retire at 45 if I wanted to, but I'm a hard worker and I can do all this. It sounds good. It sounds good but no. If he's only talking about himself, more times than not, he's a narcissist, okay? Because narcissists love themselves, and it's not because he's just trying to tell you he's a hard-working man. It's because but he's basically stuck up his own ass. He much rather talk about himself than get to know you, and that is a disservice to you. Number 3 would be talking about work. Similar to the talking about yourself, but only talking about work. Like, I went out on a date one time. This guy, he only talked about his job. And he only asked me about my job, YouTube stuff, right? He only asked me about YouTube stuff, and he only talked to me about his job. If a man is only talking about work-related stuff, he is not physically attracted to you, okay? What man who is on a date with a beautiful woman that he's attracted to is going to resort to just talking about work stuff? Like, this is an interview. He is not attracted to you. He's not attracted to you, or he's trying to fish to see how much money you make, And the funny thing about it is, after that date, that really awkward date, where he was talking about his job and wanted to know how many subscribers I had, wanted to know how much I make off YouTube and all that crap, which I didn't tell him, obviously, because I just didn't tell him, because for one, he wasn't that cute in person. For two, why the fuck do you want to know this more than you want to know my favorite color or where my favorite vacation spot is, or tell me that I'm beautiful? Like, you want to know all about my YouTube or whatever, and you want to tell me all about your damn job? Yeah, he never talked to me ever again, y'all. Like, it was like a one and done. Like, he dropped me off and I never heard from him again. When men only talk about their jobs on a date, they're not attracted to you, okay? So number 3 is they only talk about their damn job. Number 4 is they only talk about your looks. Now, if they only talk about your looks, especially us being black women, and and most of my subscribers are divested and date white zaddies and date Asian zaddies and Latino zaddies, and if they only talk about your looks, if they're only talking about, you're so beautiful, oh my god, I've never been with a black girl before, oh my god, I dipped in some chocolate before, I've never been with a girl with such a big butt, like I've encountered this type of shit. They just want to fuck. Okay, sure, they took you out deep. They just want to fuck. That's just it. I'm not saying that just because a man calls you chocolate that they're trying to fetishize you. Don't get that from what I'm saying. Now, I don't believe that every time a man calls you chocolate, that's fetishization. But what I'm trying to say is, if a man makes the whole entire date about your looks and about how they've never been with a black girl before, that is him saying he just wants to fuck you. Okay? That's what I'm saying. So before I get comments saying, oh, that's fetish. I knew the white boys fetishize black women and blah, blah, blah. When they call you chocolate, no, that's not always the case. That is not always the case. But when a man is on a date with you and all he talks about is how big your booty is, how big your titties are, how big your lips are, he's thinking about all those things on his dick. And the final thing you should not put up with, number 5, is the guilt trip of the money. Okay, if he tries to guilt trip you into paying half, he is a broke piece of shit that shouldn't have been dating in the first place. Okay. All right. Like, okay, there's many versions of this. If he starts hinting at, do you believe in 50-50? Do you believe that men should always pay on dates? If he starts hinting at that, yeah, that should be the one and last date, okay? And also, another thing is, if he starts to only compliment your body and not your face, okay? If he's only saying, you look nice in that dress, your ass looks nice in that dress, and he never says, wow, you're beautiful in the face. Oh, wow, I like your eyes. I like your makeup. If he's not paying attention to your face, and if he's fishing for you to possibly pay your half or asking you, do you believe in 50-50 and partnership? He is a broke fuck that wants to fuck. Okay? He is a piece of shit that you should just, that should be a one and done date for you, and you should not keep dating them. Yeah. So yeah. I just wanted to give these tips. Okay? Because yes, hopefully, because I have a date tomorrow and it's like I had these in my brain and I wanted to talk about it. And just anybody else want to chime in, comment below about what y'all think of what I said. But yeah, if number 5 is definitely like him trying to guilt you into trying to pay, him trying to guilt you by saying, oh, do you believe in 50-50 and partnership? Yeah, bye. That partnership bullshit, that 50-50 obviously bullshit. Bye. All right, bye y'all.